Hello everyone, thank you for watching. My name is Melissa. In my YouTube channel I usually do vlogs, one challenge here, one review there, but I decided for the month of October I do a little special series that I made up in my mind. Every Sunday for the month of October I've decided to upload storytelling video. I know that my friends and family have had paranormal experiences, so I'm gonna invite them to come to my little space here and record their paranormal experiences. And if you guys have any paranormal experiences, I will love to hear about them. Don't forget to comment them on the comment section over there down there, and don't miss out on my special series. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you liked my storytelling, you give the video a thumbs up. So if you guys want to know about my 2 sleep paralysis experiences, then stay tuned. So I've had my first sleep paralysis in my old apartment. My old apartment always had this weird feeling. My sisters have had their paranormal experiences in that apartment. I didn't have a paranormal experience in that apartment till my sleep paralysis happened. For those of you who do not know what sleep paralysis is, I read from a scholarly article that it is, let me just read it off. This scholarly article on sleep paralysis is by Heidi Love, and it's titled Sleep Paralysis. Sleep paralysis is a type of lucid dream in which the dreamer is generally not aware they are dreaming, but rather they perceive themselves to be awake and in their bed. They also feel paralyzed, have difficulty breathing, feel pressure in the chest, and often sense the presence of a being in the room with them. Additionally, they sometimes feel themselves floating, I never felt that, flying, falling, or leaving their body, with an emotional component that includes an element of terror, but sometimes also excitement, rapture, or sexual arousal. I've never had the sexual arousal part, okay? So I've had the element of fear. So yeah, my first sleep paralysis happened in the old apartment where me and the fam used to live. That apartment was known to be heavy. The only way that I can explain heavy, I mostly felt that it was heavy in my mom's room. When I would be in there, I remember this was maybe like high school days, I would be in there cutting school, playing my PS3, but I didn't feel comfortable. I always felt like somebody was watching me. But I stood there because I wanted to play, and as I was playing PS3, my mind would like drift off to the game and I'll totally forget about it. But as soon as I will go back to the lobby where I was playing Modern Warfare or something about Call of Duty I was playing, when I will go back to the lobby, I still felt like somebody was watching me, and this happened all the time. That was my definition of the feeling of heavy in my mom's room. The sleep paralysis did not happen in my mom's room. It happened in my room. To paint you a picture of how my room looked like, my bed was a single twin bed. So the wall was here and another wall was here as long. My bed was here and my head was here. Next to me was the entrance bedroom door. So I remember waking up and my arms and legs were flat on the bed. Then a couple minutes later I felt something just, I would say, twisting my stomach, because it was a pain that I have never ever felt in my life, ever, and still to this day never felt it. So with my right hand I was trying to reach to my stomach, and as I got closer the pain just got worse, and then I was like, shit, what do I do? Put my hand down? So I put my hand right back to where I had it. It was laying flat parallel to my body, and then this pain was just still hurting, and it lasted for maybe like, I don't know, 20 minutes. I was so scared, I didn't know what to do. So I tried to call for my sister who was sleeping in the room. I tried to say her name and the words wouldn't come out of my mouth. But I saw that I couldn't get myself to call out for my sister. I had to deal with the pain, and then when the pain went away I was able to like snap out of it. I was able to get up, to sit up in my bed, I was able to touch my stomach and I felt 100% fine. And then I was like, okay, maybe it was just a dream. So I lay back down, but this time I just turned myself over to lay on my belly. When I laid on my belly, I felt that sharp pain again. And then I was like, oh shit, this actually really happened. It wasn't a dream. That was my first sleep paralysis story. I wasn't able to move, just one hand, couldn't call out for my sister for help, nothing. The second sleep paralysis happened either the end of last year or the beginning of this year. I had fallen asleep early, maybe 11, 12. Yes, that's early for me. I don't know how far into my sleep I was, but again, I woke up paralyzed. This time I couldn't move anything. Everybody was asleep. I was in the dark and woke up. And on my left side, I was able to see a dark figure. And that dark figure had a face. It had the shape of the nose, the eyes, and the mouth, and it was just looking at me like this. It looked like a demon. That's the best way I can describe it. So it was only on my left side though. And I remember looking at it and I was like, oh my fucking god. What the fuck is that? And I was like, yo, that's a fucking demon. So I looked away. I just kept looking straight and not looking at the fucking thing. I was looking straight and then I was like, shit, what do I do? I started screaming for my mom. As I felt that I was screaming and screaming and my mom would not wake up. And I remember I started going a lot more crazy trying to move, and I felt like I was moving to rock my bed because my bed makes a lot of noise. So I was trying to rock my bed so that way my mom could hear that my bed was rocking, but my mom was not waking up. And I remember just getting angry and angry because my mom wouldn't wake up. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I think this is what it is, sleep paralysis. Close your eyes, don't even look at that thing that's right next to you. And I decided to persinarme. And since I couldn't move, the only way that I was able to persinarme, I don't know how to say in English, it was like I did it with my eyes. So I closed my eyes and I began to do it. I began to do the cross with my eyes, and I did it 3 times. The third time, I woke out of it. I was able to move. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I'm out of it. And I was like, Ma. She's like, ¿qué? She woke up quick. My mom is a light sleeper. And I said, Ma, me subió el muerto. That's how we say in Spanish. And she was like, oh my god. She's like, ¿te quedas a dormir acá abajo? I was like, yeah. So I got off of my bed, which is like a bunk bed. Her bed is right underneath my bed. My mom has a full bed. It's not a queen. Her and my little sister sleep on that full bed. So then I came down to sleep on that bed and we were like so squished. But I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm not sleeping up there by myself. Couldn't sleep for like maybe an hour or 2 and then I just knocked out. Sleep paralysis is something that you never ever want to wake up to. Ever. If you like my sleep paralysis story, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next week Sunday with a new story. For the next storytelling, I am planning to have my cousin Tisha come and tell her paranormal stories. She just left my house and she says that she had more than one paranormal experience to share with you guys, and they are quite scary. I'll give you guys a sneak peek of it. She had a pet duck when she was younger, and keep in mind that she lived on top of a funeral home. One day her mom was downstairs ringing the doorbell. She didn't know her mom was downstairs ringing the doorbell, but she said that she heard her duck say, "Your mom is here." And she looked at the duck and she was just like, what the fuck?